Hey everyone, Big Pauly back with a brand new video, a brand new Blu-ray hunt. Hang on, let me have a bit of this. Something's going on with my car. My heaters are not working as well as they used to. It goes warm, then it's like cold for 10 minutes, then it goes warm. So I think it must be a wiring problem. I better get that done before the bloody winter. Otherwise I'll be freezing myself in here. Yes. Good morning. It is a Wednesday morning. I don't know what the weather's going to do. It's blue sky and sunshine, but just know it was absolutely crapping it down. I think they call that a monkey's birthday, don't they? I don't know why. Yeah. Anyway, I've got a nice, lovely, warm coffee. Arabica beans on a Blu-ray hunt. Can't say any better than that. We are going over to Canterbury today. Canterbury. Hopefully I'm going to find somewhere to bloody park. Because, you know, we're getting closer and closer to Christmas now. About 3 weeks away. Yeah. And I better be mindful of where I'm parking today. Don't want no sod parking next to me. Yeah. Oh, talking of that. That package that they won't release in that newsagent's near me. And that, unless I have a pickup code from UPS. Well... I did phone them at the weekend and they said they would pass it to their technical department and come back to me. No one bothered to phone me on Monday. No one bothered to phone me on Tuesday. But this morning, about 6 o'clock, I noticed that I had an email from UPS in the UK asking me to supply the tracking number so that they can give me a pickup code. So I might be in luck. It's Wednesday today. I've got to have it by Friday. Otherwise, the package gets sent back to America. So I've said on the email, please can I have that quite urgently, because I've only got 2 days left to pick it up. So I'm hoping by the end of today, even maybe by the end of the video, I'll have that pickup code and I can just stop in the shop on the way home and just pick it up. It'd be just my luck to find out that the whole thing's buggered, isn't it? And damaged, been battered to crap on the way over after all that. Anyway, we'll go and check that out. Hopefully, if I get that, I should imagine I shall get that by the end of the day. But God, I hope I get it by the end of tomorrow at least. What else is going on? I have no idea. Right, yes. Yeah, so we're going to Canterbury, HMV as usual, of course, and also CEX, British Art Foundation, and charity shop or two. Usual stuff. I do have a CEX voucher which is worth about 95 quid, so I need to have a look on the old CEX app and see if they've got any steelbooks, because you can't always see the steelbooks behind the counter because they, you know, they stack them and you can only see, try and make out what title is on them. Yeah, so I've got some money to spend there. HMV, possible 2 pickups today, possible. I am also taking back Megan Maroney. Yes, £13.99. This was the CD that I bought from HMV in Maidstone and then found the exact same CD in the charity shop for 4 quid. So I've got my receipt on the iPhone. I'll take that over there. I won't bother asking for a refund. I'm just going to have a look at the other CDs and just swap it out for another one, because there's bound to be something that I want to pick up. Anyway, I'll take that over, get rid of that. As for last week's lottery, yeah, it didn't win. I did 2 bloody lines on it and I didn't win. Yeah, after everything I went through, yeah, all those pickups, that thing, plus finding Cutthroat Island for 50p, which I've actually sold to someone in the community now, and then getting shit on by a seagull in Astor car park. I thought, God, this must be some kind of good luck. And then I did the lottery and some sod in Europe won about 150 million. So yeah, it wasn't to be. Hopefully my good luck this week will be breaking the 4 stone weight loss barrier. We'll have to see. I'll do that on Friday. Anyway, let's put you into receiver position then. Go on, let's just switch it over. There we go. Let's put you into receiver position and let's go through what is out this week. there's the list. There are other things out. I'm just keeping it to... That's the windscreen wipers, by the way. Yeah, I'm just keeping it to stuff that we might find in there and more common stuff. Yeah, okay, so catch me if you can. Catch me if you can. Yep, this is Steven Spielberg, Leonardo DiCaprio and Tom Hanks. Really good film. Now, I did pick up the Blu-ray Steelbook, quite cheap. I think it might be Maidstone, HMV Maidstone. I can't remember, but weeks ago. So I do have the Blu-ray Steelbook. This is a 4K Steelbook. It's exactly the same design. I don't think there's a regular 4K AMOA, which I'm surprised. So I know it's available in America as a 4K AMOA with a nice slipcover, but I couldn't see it anywhere over here. It looks like it's just the 4K Steelbook. Weird. So I probably won't pick that up. I mean, the best thing for me that I could do is just wait until the disc's really cheap, or find a 4K disc being sold cheaply on eBay and just swap the discs out in my Blu-ray Steelbook. Yeah, we've had the Warriors, not the Warriors of Genghis Khan. Yes, no, it's the Warriors. This is a 4K, looks like a limited edition box set. We've got the Sweeney Series 3. This is available on Blu-ray. I might be sent this. The guys over at the PR company messaged me about a week ago and said they were going to send me Series 1, 2 and 3. And then Series 4 when it comes out in February, I think. So I might be getting those in the next week or so. From Arrow, we've got City on Fire. Nobody wants a City on Fire. That's available on a Blu-ray and a 4K. Plus, we've got Clue the movie, yeah, which is basically Cluedo, with Tim Curry. Yeah, not Tim Robbins, Tim Curry. That's on 4K. And that's really weird because I've seen this on 4K in CEX a couple of weeks ago. And I also saw it on 4K in HMV about 2 months ago. So it's weird what's going on with these release dates. We've got some titles from old Bobby Dazzler Media. We've got Sweet Pea. I love that show. That was a bloody good show. And I can't wait for season 2. Yeah, I can't remember the name of the actress. She's got like those really big piercing bulging eyes. She was in Fallout, you know, the TV series Fallout. She was absolutely superb in it, yeah. This is a Blu-ray, so it's available on Blu-ray and also 4K. Yeah, but absolutely fantastic show. Then we've got The Creeps, which that might be a possible pickup today, actually. I wasn't too hot on it until I saw the trailer. And Michael Lambert's in it. Michael Lambert? Christopher Lambert. Or is it Christopher Lambert? Yeah, from Highlander. And I think he's playing himself. Not playing with himself, but playing himself. Yeah, you don't want to be playing with yourself holding a sword, do you? Oh, no. Yeah, this looks like a rip-off of Gremlins and Critters, but it looks fun. It looks a lot of fun, so this might be a possible pickup. We've got Aeon Flux with old Charlize Theron. Never seen it. I did watch the trailer the other day. It looks shit. Absolute crap. And it hasn't aged very well. It seriously hasn't aged very well with like the green screen and everything. It looks so artificial, so that's not going to be a pickup for me. We have Mary and George, whoever they are. Yeah, this is available on the old Bobby Dazzler as well. And that is a Blu-ray and a 4K. So Dazzler seem to be churning out a lot more Blu-ray and 4Ks now at the same time, which is really good. And then we've got Ted Lasso. This is available on a 4K box set. The Blu-ray box set has already been out. I think you can pick it up for about like 35 quid. But now you've got a 4K box set. I'm still going through this. I think I'm on Series 2. Yeah, and the last one I've got down here is Trigger Point, which I think is an ITV show. That's Series 3, but you can also pick up Series 1, 2 and 3. I did start to watch this when this first came out. I think I got about 2 episodes in and I turned it off. It just didn't work. It just didn't work for me. Plus the lead woman was bloody annoying. She's such an annoying woman. So yeah, I turned it off. So there you go. So that's most of the stuff that is out this week. We might find some other stuff in there as well. Have a look. But let's get on the road. Let's get over to Canterbury. Hopefully it won't crap down on me. It's going to be 50-50, but I can always dart in a shop and that. Oh yeah, hang on, I better check my nose, and I better check my nose. Yeah, about a week or so ago, someone complained that I had a big bogey stuck up my nose. It wasn't. I'll tell you what it was. It was like a bit of fluff that had wedged itself on a bloody nose hair, and it looked like I had something just dangling down, like someone was going to grab hold of it and pull the bell, and the door was going to chime. No, it looks all right now. Yeah, there might be one or two up there, but I'll try not to sneeze it out all over the camera. Right, let's get over to Canterbury. Let's go find some sod to park, because it's going to be tricky to find a place to park. And let's go to our first stop. It's going to be... Sod it, I might do CEX first. Let's do CEX first, because it's at the top of the town. Let's go and have a look to see what stuff they got on the shelves. Okay, so we're over here in Canterbury. I've just parked up, having to go around the car park once. Let me just show you something. Okay, so where I'm parked, if I zoom in, you can clearly see the arrows pointing that way, which means it's one way. And as I came round here to back up into this space where I am now, there was a woman in a car coming down this way, doing 30 miles an hour with the arrow going that way. So I had to kind of like avoid her, otherwise I was going to smash it. She didn't slow down. She was going the wrong way in the car park and she didn't slow down. So I had to go all the way down, all the way around again, and then back up to this space. But yeah, she's just been driving around the car park for like the last 5 minutes trying to find a space, but at 30 miles an hour. What the hell? Now, I could have made this video into a rant video. Because apparently there's quite a few people out there that actually do like my rants. Surprisingly. Yes. But I figured it's a nice Blu-ray hunting day with a bit of blue sky. Let's try and keep it a little bit upbeat. If I do really want to go off on one, then I'll do a separate video. But I'll keep it out of the Blu-ray hunt, because it's supposed to be a nice, joyous time looking for movies, and you don't want silly sods poisoning what could be a really good video. Right, okay, so better pay for parking. Ringo, so that's good. So I can do that on my app. And then, yeah, let's go to... It's actually going to be CEX. Is actually going to be the first stop as I come down through the town. So I'm going to need my bag. I'm going to need my list. And I'm also going to need Megan Maroney with me. She could be my date for the day. Right, okie dokie. Let's go and get a ticket. No, I don't need to get a ticket, do I? Because I'm doing it on the app. Let's get into town. Oh yeah, and to avoid being boxed in this time and not being able to get the door open, I've parked right next to this, so we're all good. So let's get a ticket. Where are we? 4753. Okay, so that was quick and painless. Apple Pay, £4.20 for 2 hours. It's got to be better than that undercover one. It's going to be about £8. Yeah, let's just hope it don't rain. I know I've shown this before, but here's the remnants of the old Odeon cinema. You can see there where they've painted over, where they used to put like the poster boxes and everything. And if you look right up there in between the trees, you can see a faint outline of the Odeon, where the big sign used to be. So they stopped using the Odeon here during COVID. They started using it as a COVID vaccination centre. Then it never reopened as an Odeon. It got boarded up. Someone broke in, set fire to it, and now I think it's going to be pulled down. Really sad. Many happy memories of me and Mama Bowman going in this Odeon when I was in my early teen years. Ah. Of course, we have the Christmas market on as well. Probably busy a little bit later on, as it's still too early in the morning. Okay, so first stop then, CEX. then we'll pop into British Art Foundation, go and have a look, see what £5 Blu-rays they've got. Yeah, first stop, CEX. Okay, so first thing I am seeing this bright green thing. Yes, what does it say? It's called Citizen Toxie. I don't know if it's anything to do with the Toxic Avenger, but that is a bright case, that is. We've also got Top Gun as well, yeah, for £5. This is the HMV premium ones that they were selling. I can't remember what they were called. And we also have this one for £12 as well, Shadow Zone. Never heard of it, but there you go. Could be a bit of fun. I'm not going to pick it up though. Yeah, we've also got the Clone Wars. We have got 5 seasons. Yeah, 5 seasons there for £35. That's pretty good. And we've also got National Treasure 1 and 2 in one case, so save a bit of shelf space there. I've already got both of these films on slim 11mm cases, so I don't need them. Down here, what we got down here? Oh yeah, we got Letters from Iwo Jima. I would have picked this up for £1 because I've been trying to find it on Blu-ray, but not with a bloody cover reprint. Gits. On the 4Ks, let's have a look. We've got Aquaman there. We've got Atomic Blonde. That's also cover reprint. Why have we got all these cover reprints? And also on American Made. And Annihilation as well. Well, not cover reprint, but we got that one. Big Fish. Yeah, there's lots of big fish in the sea. We've got the Batman there, a bit of Blade Runner, and we've got some Crawl and a Complete Unknown for £12 on 4K, which is a pretty good price actually, together with a slipcover. What we've got over here, we got The Dreamers. I'm not sure if I'm familiar with that. I don't think so. That's £12 as well. That comes with a slippy slip. Down here we got, what was that down there? What's that? I don't know what that is. Have a look. It's The Matrix. Yeah, £18. That's a bit steep, isn't it, on 4K? We've got Megan. Hello, Megan. Yeah, The Last of Us. And we've also got John Wick. And also those Jason ones as well. Those 2 Jason 4Ks. And what we've got here. We've got The Gift. Yeah, I've already got that. Have not seen it yet, though, I don't think. I can't bloody remember. And down here we've got... What's that? Oh, yeah, we've got Poltergeist on 4K. We've got a lot of Predators. Someone's got rid of a lot of Predators in here. We've also got Prey, there we go, on the 4K, and we've also got The Predator, Predators, Predator 2 and Predator. So I reckon someone's just traded all this lot in and just bought that like 5 movie or 6 movie 4K box set, probably. We've also got Roadhouse as well on 4K, but there you go, quite a few bits. So yeah, have a look around and see what you think. Okay, next stop, the £5 shop. Okay, so not much going on in the old British Art Foundation unless you want to pick up the best Christmas film of all time. That's right, Die Hard for £5. And Journey to the Centre of the Earth. It's just the same old stuff. Okay, next stop, HMV. Amazes me, I've got all the Christmas lights and that they have all through the town. My town, Dover, shit all. Maybe one Christmas tree in the market square. No other decorations at all. What's your town like? Have they gone all out with Christmas decorations? Or are they stingy bastards? Let's get to HMV. Okay, so let's have a look at this lot here first. Okay, so we've got the Warriors. Yes, the Warriors. £24, 99p. Very glossy slipcover. And they do have Catch Me If You Can, the standard edition. Isn't that weird? I couldn't find it anywhere on the older online shops. They only have the steelbook. That is very curious, yeah, unless I'm looking in the wrong place. Anyway, we've got a bit of Charlize Theron there in a glossy slipcover. Aeon Flux, £24.99. So, yeah, very cool. What else have we got? Down here, we got a bit of Mask. That's right, Jim Carrey. This is like just the slim down 4K edition if you don't want all the other bits that come with it. Yeah, and down here we have got the Creeps on 4K from old Bobby Dazzler Media. Yeah, that does look fun actually. And the trailer, I think I was sold on it from the trailer. £24.99p for the 4K. Very nice. What else have we got? Here's the Blu-ray. Yeah, I got a couple of copies of that, and that is priced at, turn it round, there we go, £16.99. A little bit more expensive than a usual Blu-ray. Down here we've got a couple of the Sweeneys, including season 3 as well, or series 3. Excluded from an offer is 50 quid a box set. Yes, there we go. Next to it, squeezed in there, if I can grab that, is Sweet Pea. Yes, a Sky original series, absolutely bloody brilliant series. There we go, that's the Blu-ray. They also do have the complete Yellowstone collection as well, in this big box with a big Amaray case, and if you give them 100 quid, they'll give you a penny back. We also have this end cap here with all of Five Nights at Freddy's stuff. Yeah, so that's pretty good. Thank you for walking in front of the camera. Thank you very much. Yeah, you usually have to pay to come through here, but to go into the cathedral, but because of the other Christmas market. We've got 2 Christmas markets. So go and have a look, see what they've got. It's probably all the same kind of stuff that the other one's got, you know, like nuts and chocolates and bratwursts and stuff like that. Well, that smell of that bratwurst, it's making me hungry. I'm holding out though, I'm holding out for the Yorkshire pudding wrap next week. Anyway, let's go to our next shop, charity shop. Okay, so the last stop here in the city centre, Demelza, the one downstairs. Let's go and have a look, see if they've got anything. Okay, so they've got plenty of DVDs. I don't think they've got a single Blu-ray in here, unfortunately. We've got, is there some Seinfeld up there? Yeah, we've got some Dawson's Creek and lots of Friends box sets and House here, which I think is the first couple of seasons. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. I think they wanted about 10 quid for that. Load of regular DVDs there. So I just had a quick flip through there, see if there was anything interesting, but nothing really took my attention away. So we moved on to the CDs, and there's the big CD rack. And I found this, a Ferguson Video Star VHS player. Wow, that takes me right back. Oh my God. And it's a top loader. That's a bit of nostalgia, that is. Wow, a Ferguson Video Star VHS player. 60 quid they wanted for that. I don't know if that's a good price, but it's a bit of nostalgia there, whether or not it works. Anyway, it looks like it's going to crap it down in a minute, so let's get back to the car. Okay, I think I just made it back to the car in time. That's what Canterbury's had for the last hour. That's what's coming. So this car park is absolutely chock-a-block now, and there's cars just driving round and round and round to try and find a space. But I'm not leaving yet. Okay, so back to the car. That was a nice little excursion there to, what's it called? Canterbury secondary market. Not many places actually have 2 markets, so that's pretty good. Yeah, it wasn't so much stuff, although they did have the bratwurst sausages. Just walking past all of that was really nice, smelt really nice. I myself picked up a Highland Spring water, because I need to keep the water content up, and I also picked up a packet of Fridge Raiders. Yes, I remembered it now. It's only because I can read it. £1.25. So I think this is a bigger pack than the ones I normally have. I think the ones that come in the multi-packs are usually like 25 grams. This is 16 grams. So more chicken, more protein. What we've got in here per 16 pack, 101 calories, 11.3 grams of protein. So that's pretty good. Yeah, so that will be my little snack. Haven't worked out what I want for dinner yet. It might be a Subway jacket spud. We're having a washing machine delivered at home, so everything's a bit all over the place at the moment. because our washing machine actually did go the other day. I think it was 32 years old. So yeah, we've had that a long time. We've had a lot of our appliances a long time. Back in the day, they actually lasted. I think our cooker is about 42 years old. I think it is. We have someone coming around every now and again just to clean it inside and out. And it's one of the cookers that have got the grill at the top that you slide out the tray. And I don't think you can buy them anymore. I don't use it so much now, not while I've got the air fryer. But yeah, we've still got it. Dad still uses it. It still works really well. So 42 years, it's got to be something like that. It's absolutely crazy. Anyway, I'm glad I got back to the car before it absolutely craps it down. Everybody's just walking into the city there, like not t-shirts, but in shirts and not shorts, but very flimsy stuff. No umbrellas, no hats. Some of them haven't got coats, and some of them are going to get very wet soon. Dear me. Anyway, there's a couple of cars that are parked here just waiting for me to go because I'm sitting in the driving side, but I'm not leaving anywhere because I'm going to have my refrigerators and my water. And there's a lady in front of me that's been loading her baby into the car and doing a pushchair. I think someone's waiting to go into that space. Yeah, so it's fight for your spaces in at Christmas. Anyway, so we are 10 to 12. I think we're going to bypass the British Art Foundation down by Alder, the big one, and I think we're just going to go straight to Westwood Cross, straight down to the cancer research, and just have a little glance in there. The last time we went in there, they had loads of DVD box sets, not so much Blu-ray. But then again, you never know. And plus, they've got probably the biggest selection of CDs I've ever seen in a charity shop. So we'll go and have a look, see if I can find anything. I did get 2 pickups. I picked up 3 pickups actually. I picked up 2 4Ks, which are this week's releases, and I also swapped out Megan Maroney CD. For another one. I decided not to go with a refund and just, grab something that I wanted in the collection and something that I haven't got, and I know I haven't got this one. So yeah, I picked that one up. So there we go. So that's all sorted. Right, okay, I'm going to eat me fridge raiders, have a slurp of me old Coke, water, and then we'll pop down to Westwood Cross and have a quick look in cancer research, and then we'll make our way back home. Yes. Okie dokie. Next stop then, cancer research. Scrub that. As you can see, I'm back home again. One, the traffic was absolutely nuts. There was a roundabout in Canterbury, which always gets busy, and it was just going nowhere. Traffic from all sides trying to mingle in. People were honking their horns. It was just getting too nuts. So I sped out of there, got out of there, and it also started absolutely crapping down. It is still crapping down out there now as well. And it's very dark, and it is 3 o'clock, and we still haven't had our washing machine delivered, even though they said they were going to deliver it at 12 o'clock. So Dad's getting a little bit annoyed downstairs. Yeah, so it's very dark, so it's going to be darker to actually put it in. So I hope they do, because we've moved everything out of the way in the hallway to get the bloody thing in. Yeah, so otherwise we won't be very happy. Anyway, let's move on to some other stuff. Yeah, so back home then. I have had a delivery from Steelbook Central. I did need another load of Steelbook protectors. So I've got that lot. What have I got? I mean, I can't even remember how many I ordered. 25 and probably another 25. Yeah, 50. So I've ordered another 50. So that's good. So I've got more than enough. I only needed like another 30, and then every steelbook in my collection is protected, even the not so good ones. At least I'll have about 20 protectors left over. Okay, so first pickup of the day was getting rid of Megan Maroney and replacing her with another chick. Yeah, so I went with Kelsey Ballerini. Yeah, this is the, well, it's not a new album. It came out last year. It's called Patterns. But it was also £13.99. So I figured, don't get something that's like £6 and then have to get a partial refund, or don't get something that's like 18 quid and then you have to pay extra on top of it. See what there is for the same price, and they can just match it and just do a swap out. So that's what I did. Oh, God, if I can get this off. Oh yeah, and I'll tell you what, so far as CDs are concerned, there's 2 CDs that I wanted to get. There's Ella Langley. To non-country fans, this is not going to mean a diddly squat, but bear with me. Ella Langley, who apparently has only put CD out in America on her website, so you can't buy it in the UK. And the Zac Brown Band, who is now supporting Garth Brooks when I go and see him at Hyde Park, with Lulu in June. Their new album actually come out today, and it is not any... No, in 2 days' time, on Friday. There's no sign of it. So you can't buy it from Amazon, you can't buy it from HMV. There's just seems to be no release in the UK. There is a release in America. Amazon America has got it, and their website's got it. It's just very weird that some people have started not releasing physical copies in the market. Strange. So I might have to order that from overseas. Oh God, not again. Anyway, there we go. There's Kelsey Ballerini. So this is Patterns. This has got 15 tracks on it. I will be quick. I won't linger on this for too long. Whoops. There's the disc. Oh, nice thick inlay sleeve as well. So you don't get all this stuff with digital. Nice picture there. We've got some nice pictures in there, and we've got all the songs. Yeah, lots of stuff. That's the one thing that you don't get. You don't get this, and people are missing this now. You know, nice little booklets, and even with the vinyl, because digital is just, yeah. Because I mean, what don't you get if you stream your music through Spotify or Apple Play? You don't get a nice case. You don't get a physical disc inside to keep. You don't get any artwork, any sleeves, any notes. You don't get any lyrics. You're being shortchanged. You're being shortchanged. Yeah, so I like my physical copies, and also the artist gets paid more money. The artists get paid tiddly shit on streaming, so support physical. Okay, so that's that. So that's my replacement CD. Let's move on to the 2 4K pickups. What's that? Oh yeah, that's right. Now they had this one. It kind of surprised me, because when I looked on HMV and Zavvi and also Amazon, none of them were selling it. They were only selling the Steelbook, and that is the 4K for Catch Me If You Can. So I don't know what's going on, why this is not for sale at any of those retailers, unless they've listed it under a different title. I shouldn't think so, but I put in Catch Me If You Can 4K, and the only thing that came up on all of those 3 websites was the Steelbook. So weird. What's going on? What is going on in the world? Anyway, yes, so there we go. So I did get it in the end. It does have a nice glossy slip cover. It is UK size, so like 14mm. So none of the little piddly ones. Nice reflective slip cover there, nice and shiny. I can't really read that because it is so small. But anyway, there is the back. So there you can read all about the film there. It's all loosely based on a true story of this bloke that cons his way around the world. There is all the special features, and there are all the tech specs. It looks like it's got Dolby Atmos. It's got Dolby Vision. I think it might have Dolby... Yeah, it's got Dolby Vision, and I think it's got DTS HD Master Audio, or has it got Dolby... Yeah, it's got DTS HD Master Audio, not Dolby Atmos. Anyway, there we go. Catch Me If You Can. Let's get rid of that sticker. I Don't like these promotion stickers on my physical media. Okay, so there we go. There's the slip cover. Let's see if we can. No, still can't. Oh god, that's going to be a little bit more tricky. I've got to grab that which is behind the reindeer, which is what's happening. Oh my god, it's one of those weird colours out there. Weird looking colour. I think it might be a rainbow or something. Up above the streets and houses. Hang on, let's cut that open. Always be prepared, Paul. Always have Bobby Box Cutter at your hand. I just realised it's near 3 o'clock. I've not had any dinner yet. Oh. Right, okay, there we go. So there it is. There it is. And then what have we got inside? Oh, pretty boring, really. Boring. One black disc on the 4K, and what have we got? We've got a silver disc on the Blu-ray. So, yeah, boring. They could have put some nice blue and yellow. Right, let's put that up there. Okay, so catch me if you can. Last one, which I actually decided to pick up a 4K. Because, I mean, if you've spent nearly £1,200 on an OLED TV and £1,000 on a 4K player, why buy a Blu-ray? Yes, so I went with the best and I picked up The Creeps on 4K. I watched the trailer for this the other day. Very entertaining. I think it's going to be fun. It's kind of like a really fun looking kind of Christmassy, crittersy, ghouliesy, gremlinsy sort of film. But anyway, there we go. We've got Chris Cavalier, I'm not sure who that is. Veronica Jarvis, I'm not sure who that is. Joe Dante and Christopher Lambert. Yes, there we go. Right, let's just take the price off. It was £24.99 for the 4K. £16.99 for the Blu-ray. So the Blu-ray was a little bit more expensive than usual. Okay, so there we go. There is the front. Again, a thick case again. There's the spine. And there is the back. So you can read all about that. Yeah, it does look fun. It does look a fun film. And then we've got the special features and audio tech specs and everything down the bottom there. DTS HD Master Audio. It's quite a short film, 96 minutes. There we go. Okay, and I'm glad I got Bobby Box Cutter actually, because it's got one of those security tags over the top. So let's see if we can get this undone. Rip it off, rip it off, rip it off. More plastic. More plastic. Okay, so looks like we've just got one disc as well. So there we go. There's the case. And we get some nice artwork. We get the same artwork on the front there. Very nice. And that is the 4K. Excellente. So only 2 movie pickups today, really. Just The Creeps and Catch Me If You Can on 4K. And, of course, Kelsey Ballerini, who I've actually seen live at one of the Country to Country festivals a couple of years ago. As for my Blue Fans, I've not heard back yet. So my Blue Fans Quantumania hopefully is going to be sent sometime. And also the replacement Ant-Man and the Wasp Steelbook case. I've checked my emails, nothing from UPS yet. It is now 3:05. So I don't think I'm going to be able to go down and collect it today if I get the code today. Because it's absolutely shitting it down out there and I don't want to get wet. So I'm hoping by the time I wake up tomorrow, I'll have a UPS code and I can just get down there. I've only got tomorrow. That's it. Right, okay, so I think that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, like it by giving it some thumbs up. I know I shortened the video a bit today, sorry about that, but I wasn't going to contend with all those crazy people out there going Christmas shopping. Yeah, and yeah, I just didn't feel it. Fantastic. Okay, so till the next video then, bye bye.